I want Manuel Neuer to be tested for drug use. Manuel Neuer is not a human being. I am 100% positive about that. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to crack a joke or be funny. Manuel Neuer is not human. He's an alien. Two things. He's either an alien or the guy takes drugs. So if he's an alien, why should he be allowed to play? If he's not an alien, he should be tested for drug use. What he did, no human has done. Neuer put forth two of the craziest saves I have ever seen in my life. I've been watching football for over 20 years. I've seen past videos. I've never seen a keeper do the kind of saves this boy did. It's made me scream. It's made me go crazy. Let's go into the match. For those of you who don't watch the Hots or that kind of stuff, everybody said Bayern would win. Bayern should win. I did not hear a single person that gave Arsenal a chance. But I have a vision. I had a vision. Next time Double H has a vision, you have to listen. Wenger, why can't you do this more often? Wenger came forth with tactics. They had a tactical plan. It wasn't just a wild, wild west. It was a carefully employed strategic plan to say, you know what? Let's be risky. We're going to give Bayern the midfield. We're going to allow Alonso to do his thing. And we're going to set it back. So fair enough, have it in midfield. Once you come into the last third, we're going to boogie on down. Break us down. Because Wenger said, Wenger may hate Mourinho, but Wenger said, let me look at Mourinho 2010 semi-final second leg. Possession, possession, possession. Fair enough, have it as long as you want. Possession doesn't equate to G's or goals. You could still break us down. It was risky because Costa is a damn player. Costa ripped, rolled, and did crazy things. Muller again showed why he's one of the smartest players in the world. Finding spaces, being evasive, and just trying to create things. So Van had some good chances. They had some good openings. But again, Arsenal were a bit lucky and Bayern were not able to capitalize on it. But the key thing was Newkowski, aka Lewandowski, was kept quiet because Mertesacker played like a G. Mertesacker and Koscielny made one of the craziest tackles ever. Koscielny's tackle to stop Lewandowski was total OG. But I think the thing is that Arsenal, they had a strategic plan. They knew they could hurt Bayern on the counter. They had amazing chances, which brings me to Exhibit A. Bayern had good chances and everything, but as we well know, Bayern, because they play possession football, they like to pack the last third and like to pack their own players into the half of the opposing players, which means that they are susceptible to the counter-attack. Cleverly, Wenger said, I'm going to play Walcott now. I'm going to play Speedy Gonzalez. So with Walcott in there and using that speed, he had a lot of good chances. And Walcott with a free header, ball put in, that was a goal. Walcott scored. But Neuer went into the future, like Martin McFly in Back to the Future. He went to the future and extracted and changed history. So he changed the future and then reshaped time and said, no, you didn't actually, I know you scored, but I actually changed time. So that's what Neuer did. So Neuer has a time machine pretty much. But again, Bayern, I think the key thing was that Lewandowski did not have his best game. And because Lewandowski was ineffective, it meant that obviously you had to have a lot more coming in from Costa, had to try and do a lot more, because Lewandowski really wasn't getting the kinds of chances that he normally has. And the key thing of that was that because Arsenal was so deep, so there was no space for Lewandowski, because normally teams don't sit that deep, which means that Lewandowski and Muller and Costa actually can now play balls within them and play 1-2s and actually try and actually have a bit of space. But there was zero space around where Lewandowski was boogieing down, because Arsenal said, we're going to defend deep and say what's up. We're going to say what's up. But the key thing is that Wenger, don't be afraid to use tactics. That's what I'm going to say. Do not be afraid to use tactics. If Wenger did this more often, used strategy and used a plan, because this was a plan B. This was a plan B. This is not how Arsenal normally play. This was a plan B. If Wenger normally uses tactics, this guy can win the Prem. This guy can win the Prem. He can win the damn Prem. He can win the Champions League. Let's just chill out. Bayern could get that ass in a second. So let's just be fully here. We've given Arsenal everything. Bayern are angry. They're pissed off. So it could be 6-1 in Germany, 6 or 7 in Germany. But at least Arsenal have gotten their 3 points. But Arsenal, just be wary that Bayern are now angry, so they could give you 6. Come in Germany. But all I'm saying is this, and this brings me to Exhibit B. Bayern coming through, fully on through, and Giroud is in the Brick Academy, which means that he's a crap for footballers. So the Brick Academy consists of players who I deem are crap. But I still said, because I said this on the forum and to other people, and I think Robman actually, even shout out to my main man Robman, he actually said that we need to bring Giroud in. Something different. They maybe have to say figured out Walker, maybe he's getting tired. Just something different for Boateng and Alaba to now think about as central defenders. The ball came in, perhaps was a mix-up through Neuer or something, and then Giroud. I mean, of all the people to score, it was Giroud. But it brings me to Exhibit B. Ozil scored again. As in, please, I don't know how Neuer did that. So, hence why I said that he's either an alien or you can't say it. Guys, listen, I've been a goalkeeper before, so that's why, whenever people normally say, oh no, that's a great save, I'm like, it was a pretty good, but he should save it. Being a keeper, I know when goalkeepers make good saves, when they make amazing saves, and when they make godly saves. As in Buffon has made amazing saves. Czech has made some good saves. The 2 saves that Neuer made, that's on some other echelon. Because there's something making like an amazing save, wow, but there's another one where that was a goal. Like, also, that was a goal. I mean, the net bulged. But Neuer, he somehow went inside his soul and then, look, man, I want that guy drug tested, okay? I don't know how does, please tell me, how do you say drug tested in German? Like, each Brian, he has to be drug tested. He has to be drug tested, I mean, my lord. But I had a vision. People laughed at me. They mocked me. They mocked me about my visions. Yes, my visions have not always been right, but I had a vision. I said that, relax, I believe Arsenal can do something. I believe they can do something. And Arsenal, they stood up. They stood tall. Congratulations to Wenger for proper tactics. Congratulations to the players. Congrats to the defense. I mean, let's just be fair here. Congrats to the defense. Mertesacker and Koscielny, those guys, they stood tall. Monreal, Bellerin, he did his thing. Coquelin holding it in there. But I think, you've got to, let's give Giroud the credit. We've insulted him, called him crap, called him useless, and he still is pretty useless, but he came up with the G. He came up with the G. So guys, but what this says is that, man, football is sweet. Football is sweet. Football is sweet.